working at the same place, and he is his own. He has his own YouTube channel. He is a YouTuber in mathematics. I've seen many of his videos. Very impressive. Okay, he has got passion for ICT in mathematics, and he's very he has experimented a lot in ICT in mathematics. So a grant and on behalf of the department, on behalf of our principal, our HOD, with departmental faculty, and all the students present here, a warm and hearty welcome to you, Ravi.
Thank you very much, madam.
Yeah. And also I welcome all the students. We have the research scholars in the team. We have our PG students. We have both the junior and the senior PG students.
Okay,
Senior
ma'am.
PG students actually they have class till 4 o'clock, so they'll join. So I request all of you to listen to Ravi Kumar. Now actually ICT is very much necessary. We had to learn. We had to do online classes. We had to learn a lot. Now many of you after MSc are going to join as teachers. So it is a useful talk for you people. For the time being, that is the only way to get into contact with your students. So you have to be known with ICT teaching in mathematics. So he is going to explain to the tools, the available tools to teach mathematics online. So now I request Ravi Kumar to carry over.
Thank you very much, madam. Is it audible, madam? My voice is audible?
Yes, audible, audible, Ravi.
Okay. Thank you, madam. I will take over, madam. Hi everyone, good evening to one and all. So as madam said that I was a student like you when madam was teaching in the classroom. Now I am very happy because of this. I studied in the government science college and then to central college. Then I worked as a private school lecturer. Then now I joined government job. Now I am very happy because of that. I can proudly say that I am also student of a government science college. Okay, now before without wasting the time, I will start my presentation because I got many stuff to tell you students because I know that the students are very eager to know that what are the knowledge they can get about the online teaching. Okay, so even though you can understand that being a mathematics student, how we can be able to get to know that all the things, how to make the YouTube channel or how to make some other blogging or vloggers and all those things. But right now for the teacher, especially for mathematics teacher, the tools are very important. You know that the any of the other subject people can teach very easily by showing some images or by showing some theoretical subject, but mathematics is not like that. To prepare the material itself, it takes more time. So to make that, how to prepare the material so effectively, now you people are knowing that the many YouTube channels are there, and nowadays they have started once the due to this pandemic, many of the YouTubers and the like Byju's, the team have arrived, many of the teams are there. But in front of such a competitive world, how you can become a good educator or good teacher or good lecturer in the field of a online. Okay, this is what I am going to explain on this class, and let me start the presentation. I have prepared some presentation for you, so I will start that. So is my screen is clear to you? Please just text that, give some replies because I will not be knowing whether it is clear to you or not. Madam, please, if you are possible, if any of the mistakes are there or my voice is not audible, you just tell directly, madam, because I will not be knowing that whether it is clear to the students or not. Okay. Now I am starting that. See, I have prepared this one for all students. That is what which are the topics which I am going to cover in this session. That is one is that maths typing made easy. You know that the students nowadays the Mobile itself you can type any of the theoretical subject, but for typing the mathematics subject it is very difficult. So for that purpose, how to type the mathematical concept so easily, that I am going to cover. And the second is the expertising in PowerPoint presentation. And one of my friend called, he told that, sir, I was unable to make the PowerPoint presentation in mathematics, how to make that so effectively and how to save the place in the PowerPoint presentation. You know that if, for example, if any of the one problem if you're taking, it will take lengthy of the steps are there. Then how to type that and how to show that in only one slide. That is very difficult. That I'm going to explain. And third point is that how to get free notes for different classes. See, you are all PG students and UG students also. Once you have complete your MSc and you go outside for teaching the student, you have to get more time for preparing the notes. And many students are there, they will be having the passion that they can prepare their own notes, but nowadays it is very difficult, and we have to find the notes very easily. If you are finding the notes and you can be able to teach that very easily, that is very important. So I will going to give the links how you can get the free notes in the different blogs or different mobile application. And the fourth point is that how to teach with a mobile. With the help of mobile, how can you teach for your students? See, this is a very important thing during this pandemic. And even this, not only this one, when I was a student, many were telling that, oh, why can't you do the online teaching and you can earn the money like that. But we were not knowing that time, and with the mobiles also not improved that this much in those times. So we felt very bad that we are unable to teach, and we are not having the laptops also. We are not knowing that how to log in or log off, how to teach for the online student like that. So for this one, the fourth point is very important. And the fifth one is that software for better teaching through laptop. See, once you are having the laptop, then you should know that whether it is Windows or Mac, but which are the softwares are useful for teacher. That makes very important thing. So that gives, with this fifth point, I will cover that one. Which are the softwares are useful for the lecturers? Okay, and the last is that, as the madam said that I am also a new YouTuber. I started the new YouTube channel, and I am going to give some links or some YouTube channel which are most benefit for the outcoming lecturers. Okay, let me start the first one. See, this is what the first one is, that maths typing made easy. See, this is what I have given the video link, that is how to type maths equations faster. This already I made one video in I have put in the YouTube also. You can get that one finally. But now I am going just brief about that one. One is that with the help of the MS Word. With the help of the MS Word, how can we type the maths very easily? This is the one first important question. Okay. So keep on commenting if you need any of the help regarding this one, because I am sharing the complete screen. So sometimes I'll not be able to see your what are the comments you are doing. Okay, and then now I'll start that one. That is what I said. That is nothing but how to use the MS Word for typing the mathematics. So here already I prepared one blank screen. So this is a blank screen, and one first thing is that MS Word. This one nowadays all are aware of that how the MS Office works. And one more thing, not only MS Office, you can use Google Doc also. That also I am going to explain. First of all, in this one, you have to go for inserting and then object. Then in the object, you can get that mathematical equation. Here you can see that Microsoft equation 3. With the help of this one, you can type the mathematics very easily. Why? Because nowadays all the lecturers who are working in the PU colleges or high schools, they are going for cyber centers to make their question paper get ready, because they are knowing the and lack of knowledge about how to type the mathematics. See, this is a very simple trick you can use. For example, I want to type the simple quadratic equation. You people are knowing what is a quadratic equation. That is the ax square. That is the ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. See, this is what, if you take the normal time, or if you are typing with the without a Microsoft equation, it will take more time, because sometimes you will not be knowing the shortcuts also. You may observe that here we will be using some shortcuts. How to use those shortcuts? Just here itself, if you double click on this one, you will be getting all the fonts whatever you want. For example, see here, you can get that what are the symbols you want to use, and you can get that what are the arrow marks arrow to represent the vectors or plus or minus symbol. This is one of the simple method, and here you can use it for fractions also. You can use it very easily. For example, I want to type that one of the differential any of the parametric equation. Just I will type that one. That is what x cube plus y cube is equal to some like that, that is a square or a cube you can type. You will be seeing this question many times in the PU question paper. Okay, so this is a simple question what I typed. So don't be worry about that only service typing only linear equations like that. You can type the fractions also. Fractions also very easy to type in this one. For example, just if you put that control F, you will get that equation. See here, ax plus b divided by cx plus d. This is the one beautiful equation. See, I've understood this one. Here, this is the simple technique you can use to type the mathematics very easily. And I will tell one more method. What is another method is that just in the MS Word, see here, this is what the technique I will use most of the time. That is wherever your cursor is there. See this one, sometimes what will happen, this whatever the dialog box will come, it will take very most time to arrange this one or align this one. It is very difficult task. To avoid that time, what you can do means you can use the another shortcut. That shortcut is nothing but just enter Alt plus. See here you will get the one type equation here box. So with this one you can use all these shortcuts to write the equation whatever you want, and here fraction is there and here the exponential powers or the superscript is there and square root is there, and for this one shortcut is also there, that also I have found that one. If you want I will give it these shortcuts, you can use this one. See this is what Microsoft Word equation editor. In this one it contains almost maximum. For example, you want to type theta or eta, just you have to write this slash and zeta. You will get this as a mathematical symbol. This is the one of the most useful one. And not only that one, in this one you can use the bar also, or x power, or any of the fractions or integration. Just I will show you how to type that integration symbol. See in this one what I said, I told that alt plus, if you enter alt plus you will get that shortcut for typing the equation. After getting this one, what you have to do to write the equation, see here this is the sum, and one more thing is that you can change the text also. So as I told in this one, here also you can change the format font of the equation. That means some people will be using only one font, but here it is not like that. You can use any of the fonts. Okay, see here just square root, you will be getting square root of x. So like this you can get this one, then dy divided by dx. This is also fraction you can get. So like this you can use the shortcuts, and all these things are the shortcuts for typing the equation. That is about how to type that mathematical equations very easily with the help of the MS Word. If I take time means it will take more than 1 hour for explaining this one itself. Okay, and one more thing is that nowadays as you enter the words, you know that nowadays we are using Google typing. What is that Google typing? You people, you are students, you will be knowing that one to say like Google Assistant. You will be saying some word means it will go on typing. For example, I will show you here in this Google Doc. This is one I have, this is demo one. So in this was, and one more thing I will tell you, as much as possible try to use the Google apps. That means Google Doc or Google Sheets or Google uh, Keep. That means what, to make the notes. Okay, here how to insert the equation. This is about Google Doc. What is the use of Google Doc comparatively with the MS Word? Do you know about that one? Anybody? So what is the use of using the Google Doc comparatively with the Microsoft Word? So Google Doc is, it is the online source. That means what? If you are doing something with the laptop and you are stopping doing some work and you are opening the mobile, then you can start continuing the with the mobile itself. This is what the use of the Google application. Sometimes if you are making the notes by with the help of the mobile, and you will stop there and you will go and sit in the cyber center. You have to continue the notes, then you can just log in with your email id and open the google doc, then you can continue wherever you are stopped that. Okay, for example, in this one I will be using the many of the time to make the theory notes, I will use the google doc. You can make around one page notes within a half an hour or 20 minutes. I will show you that one, how to make that one. Here just tools are there. Here voice typing is there. Just by selecting voice typing, here you can use that. That is for example. So here I am conducting the class on ICT mathematics teaching. So I have studied in Government Science College. So this is the one of the beautiful use for all the teachers, and not only for the mathematical students or mathematics teachers, it is used for all the teachers to make the notes. You can make the notes very easily, not only in the English language, you can use it for Kannada also. Remember this one, you can type any of the language material with the help of this Google typing. This is the only one thing is that sometimes if you're trying and if you're not getting this one, some words will be missing. Okay, don't worry about that one. You can change that words as you see those any of the mistakes are there means. Okay, so this is the one of the most useful thing, and how to type the mathematical equation with the help of this Google Doc. That is a very important thing. See, I will stop here. It is goes on typing. Okay, so to insert the equation, what we have to do here, again some tools is there or add-ons is there. In this add-on you will get equation editor, you will get maths type. So you can use either math type or equation editor. With the help of this one, you can type the mathematical equation in the Google Doc. And one more thing, here insert option is there, and here you can see that equation symbol. Okay, just by clicking on this equation symbol, you will be getting the dialog box to write the equation. See here, the Greek letters are there, symbols are there, and you can see parentheses are there, and you can get the square roots, division, and this is also one of the most beautiful thing. So as I said, this one here, if you are getting this, is actually I am using Windows 7. If you are updated with Windows 19, then it is so beautiful to type the mathematical equations. Okay, so hope you understood this one. These are the two things what I am going to say, that you can use mathematical to type the mathematical equation. One is the Microsoft Word, other one is the Google Doc application. Okay, so let me continue with the my class. Okay, this is the two things. That is what use of Google Doc to type the mathematics. I covered that one. Okay, and if you are getting the time means, you can I will give my YouTube channel link and you can go through this one. Here I have mentioned all the tricks to type the mathematical equations so faster. Okay, let me move on to the another slide. Here, how to expertise in PowerPoint presentation, preparing the mathematics slides. This is also one of the most beautiful. Why I said about this PowerPoint presentation. So how to make the PowerPoint presentation more effective? See here, many students what they will be doing is that, just a minute. So don't worry that you don't think that the sir is wasting the time, because I am getting what I wanted to give you completely, because I prepared many things, many of the concept I wanted to cover. Maybe I will not be getting the time also, don't worry about that. So this is what Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. Here I will open some. Okay, yes, see, this is what I have used in my YouTube channel to make my video most effective. What I have used this one. Here you can see that if you go on playing this one, you will be feeling that. So how it is made? Is it with PowerPoint or some video apps like that? So it is completely I made with the PowerPoint presentation only. It is the most beautiful one. See here, why I have showing this one, this slide means to remember the formula. See here, I have put the two boxes. What is the use of this one? If you go sometimes if you want to put most of the steps will be there in solving the problem. For example, I will show you this one. See, in this one, if you want to enter this solution in a one slide without knowing this concept, you will feel very difficulty. Why? Because when you put the boxes like this, then only you can be able to make the equation so beautiful. Or if you're going with the blank side, then you can't get this much space. So what I am telling is to type the mathematical equation, especially only for mathematical problems. I am telling, if you want to put mathematical problems and solution in PowerPoint presentation, please use different boxes like this. They will be given with, you will be knowing that text boxes are there and some structures will be there. For example, here I can show this one here, that is, it is not about table, it is about shapes. Okay, just use these shapes to write the equation. See in this one. Okay, when you use this type of equation, then you will get more many of the place to write your complete solution. That means you can utilize the more space like this. Okay, or else you cannot be able to cover the, or you cannot show. Why I have given this one? You may think that, sir, what is the use of getting all this stuff with only one slide? You can show this with one slide and this one with one slide and this one with one slide. See, you are still in a MSc. But when we come to the, if you're coming and sitting in front of the, or if you're teaching in front of the student, then you will come to know what are the problems the students are facing. What is that? If you're putting this one in one slide and if you're explaining this one in another slide, then the students will get confused what the sir is telling, because it will be, it was in one, it will be in one, it will be in one. So it take much confusion for the student. So what we have to do, you have to put the what of the given thing and what we are using. If you're showing in this manner, then the online teaching will be so effective. Okay, so the purpose is that we know that nowadays it is very difficult to solve the problems on the board. See, you may get very difficult to put all this stuff in the blackboard, but it is very easy to put not only this much, you can add some more things to the this slide in the case of the online teaching. So you can make many columns, whatever the columns you want. Okay, this is what the use of using the PowerPoint. And one more tip I am going to give, as much as possible use this type of different colors. What are the use of this different colors? Student will be bored by seeing the, you will be knowing that one. For example, there is a one channel when we were there, that means when I was a student, that time only one channel was there, that is called in YouTube Cons Academy. You will be knowing that one. Have you heard that word, that is Cons Academy? So that is one of the channel which was started their online teaching. Here itself it is one channel is there. I can show that one. See here. Hope you're seeing this one or not, I don't know. Cons Academy. See, this is what the videos what they have made with the Cons Academy. So this was the video like this. So what will happen whenever you are seeing the black screen with the, okay, see, this is what they have made. It was very beautiful only to see, but sometimes we felt that it was bored. I was explanation or some words or some only paragraphs. Whenever you want to prepare PPT means, keep it in your mind that use as much as possible less words and more figures. It will be most useful for the students. If you are using only text, that means only paragraphs, many of the students will be knowing that after going out of the college, you go to any of the TU college and give some PowerPoint presentation, you tell them to do what are the applications of differentiation. Almost if the 40 students are there, means 40 students will come up with the same stuff. That is nothing but they will get with the Wikipedia and they will get that one and they will show you, and in each slide there will be around, you cannot be able to see any of the picture, you can be see only around paragraph. That means that is just like essay writing, they will be doing with essay writing. So avoid involving the text more and use more pictures or videos in your videos, in your teaching. It will be more useful for the students. Okay, this is the one thing what I wanted to tell you. And the next thing is that let us go for the next one. that is the one. So how to save the place for typing lengthy prompt, that is what I said. I have shown that one. So as much as possible add the columns or boxes like this, so it will give you more place to cover the solution if the problem is lengthy. Okay, then the student will feel here only you can see the question, and here only they can see the solution, mean they will be very happy. Oh, here it is there, here the solution is there. If this is the one slide and this another slide, then the students will feel very difficult. Oh, what, they will forget about the previous slide itself. Okay, don't do that one. That is the one tip I can refer for you. Okay, next we will go for, okay, the another thing is that, so now how to get free notes for different classes. So many of my students or many of parents will be asking by calling continuously, sir, I don't know where to get good notes. I'm not finding the solutions. Not only the parents, the teachers itself. For PU lecturers or SSLC lecturers, they will call me and they will ask that, sir, do you have any notes with you for teaching the PU students? Do you have notes with you for teaching the SSLC students? Do you have notes with you to teach ICSC 10th class students like this? See, now you are in 2020. So 2020 is a very big problem, we know that. But why I am adding this one means, being in this year, you don't waste the time for preparing the notes itself. As much as possible there will be a open material. For example, I will show you. So this is what, that is the applications which we will be getting. For example, see, for PU student, they'll be searching the different notes in different, when they will type in Google, it will show many links. But here are there beautiful applications are there which gives useful data. Okay, not only the material, they will provide with the video classes also, which will be useful for you to teach the students how to involve the questions, or how to add some activities, or how to use the best examples. I like this exam here for teaching from class 8th, 9th, 10th, and first PU and second PU. This is a useful application. Just download this one, and you may feel that, sir, we are all knowing this about this mobile application like that. Yeah, even though, but you will be using some other application. Just I am adding this one. If you are knowing already, no problem. There are many applications. This is the one thing, and from the government itself, there is a one app, NCRT Solutions. If you are teaching with the NCRT, any of the class you will be getting, because when the students are completing MSc and they will go for joining the different wings, it may be PUC or schools or polytechnics or in any of the branches. Okay, sometimes what they will do, what happened to my friends, when I was a student, when I completed my MSc, I went outside the college and I joined one of the PU college. I was the first person of our batch who joined the PU college, and that many of my students, they have joined to schools. They were also asking that it was very difficult way. I am finding very difficult to get the notes. Now it is not like that. See, this is the one NCRT solution. It is also free of cost, or you can use Merit Nation. That is also one of the beautiful one. That is also application only. That is about NCRT solutions or exam fear or Merit Nation. These are the mobile applications. What I am telling, these are the mobile application which are useful to get the free notes. And not only this one, now if you consider any of the university, for example, now our PU board is there. PU board itself provide the complete solutions, or they will provide complete question papers, or they can, I have heard that some colleges they are not providing, but don't worry about that one. We will provide that only, we can see the PU college itself, they have added many links, or they have added the government college lecturers notes in their website. Just what you have to do is just go and download the notes like that. Okay, the thing is that the many of the people who are there in this field, teaching field, sometimes they are not using their gadgets properly. I don't know, I'm not telling all are not using, few lecturers. Why? Because if they're using means they will not ask the other people to get the notes like that. Now it is a open source, it is a openly, you will be getting the free of cost material in your mobile itself. When you are getting the material in mobile itself, when you have to go for some other source and you have to ask for some other people. Okay, this is not the good thing. Okay, as much as possible try to get search for the mobile apps. That is what nothing but I told that NCRT solutions or exam fear or meditation, and their website itself they are going to give you a complete solution like that. You can use this exam fear, and not only for this one, you can use the government application is there, that is called as Swayam. In that one you can get for PG or for net exam or for any of the competitive exam, you will get the notes. Okay, remember this one. This is called the purely from government, they have made on mobile application, that is called Swayam. Okay, you can use that also for better notes. This is the one thing. And let me continue with another one, how to teach with mobile. This is the most important thing. Nowadays we are knowing that many of the students they will not be having the laptop at their houses. Then what they have to do, they have to teach with their mobile itself. So how to teach the with the mobile, with the help of mobile, and especially for mathematics students, one or remember this one, for especially for mathematical students, it is very difficult to teach in it is not to teach, just to prepare the material. Once you prepare the material with your laptop or any of the thing, then with the mobile you can teach it very easily. Okay, so preparing it will take more time. Okay, so once you prepare your material, then you can use that one in the mobile itself. How to use that one, that is also I have covered with this video, that is what the best mobile applications for teaching. So you can, when you get that time, you can see this one, but I will highlight this one, the things which are the things are needed with the to teach the with the help of the mobile. One is that you have to use the screen recording, best screen recording software you have to use. Okay, so I will suggest that one is that AZ screen recording. With the help, this is also free of cost, you will be getting the Play Store. So what we have to use, sir, by downloading the screen recording, what is the use? See, just I will give a small note on this one. Just what are the material you have prepared on the laptop or any of the thing, just go on presenting like this. See what I am presenting in this one, that is called Google Slides. Like this you go and show your material with the Google Store with your mobile itself, and use the screen recording to upload with the YouTube. You can use YouTube as your server, and you can transfer that to any of the student. And one more thing is that it will be stored in a YouTube itself, that I am going to discuss in the next slide, which are the things you have to do being a PG student, which you have to start as much as possible early. Now one is that is the AZ screen recording. This is for screen recording purpose, useful for teaching with the mobile. The next is that use the writing on display apps. What is the use of this one? You will be knowing that one. Once you are explaining some question, then what you have to do, you have to explain. So to explain what you will do, you have to write something on the mobile itself. There are the free applications are there, that is a for example in the AZ screen recording itself, you can use that screen for writing on the display itself. You can underline or you can write some small things. You will be knowing that sometimes we have used that one Zoom app. With the help of Zoom app, we have thought for many student, we were used to write on the display itself like that only. You will be getting free apps for that one. Use the writing on display apps. And the next is that prepare the slides before you start the class. As I said earlier, as much as possible, prepare your content or your material with the help of the don't you will be asking that, sir, then it is very, we must have the laptop like that. If you have the patience, okay, if you have the patience means you can teach, you can write, or you can type in the mobile itself also. There are some lecturers are there, they are not having the laptop. What they will be doing is they will get more time, and they will type the mathematical as I shown in the PowerPoint. That is what, as I show in the PowerPoint or Windows, they will type the mathematical equation with the mobile also. You can also do that one, no problem. I'm not saying it is not at all possible, it is possible. Why? Because students are very uh, they are very easy to use the mobile, so they can earn that one. That is a problem actually. You people, I don't know what you people will do. Many students will be using the mobiles for different tasks other than the useful tasks. So try to use it for a good thing. It will be useful for your future. You are not the people what I'm explaining to you. You people are not from say ninth or 10th class. You people are for PG student, means you have to get, you have to build your future so nicely. That means try to use the gadgets in the positive way. Okay, and the next is that, so at least get the accessories like mic which are low budget. So once if you're getting any of the low cost in the Amazon, Flipkart, and you'll be getting the mic, generic mic. As a for example, I can say note it down if you want. One is generic mic, other one is you will get that Boya mic that is cost around 600 rupees, which will be very cheap only. That is 600. Don't think that the service is selling cheap. It is a 600 means it is cost only, no problem. But once you buy that one means you can use it for many years, which will be useful for your career. Okay, those two mics if you're using with your mobile, it will be very effective for the students. Why? Because sometimes if the video is missing or missing is no problem, but if the audio is not good, then the students are not ready to get to see that content itself. Hope you can see that for sometimes if you're watching any of the movie with the Amazon Prime or Hotstar, sometimes it is audio is not clear, some picture is it is a full HD, then you cannot feel that it is a good. If it is picture is sometimes okay, no, there is a blurriness. If you are feeling the audio very good, then you will feel that yeah, it is very good movie like that. So like that, students also feel that one. If the audio is not good, then student will definitely say that no, this class is not good at all, like that. Okay, that feedback you will be getting. So that's why as much as possible, give the proper output as much as possible with the low budget. I am telling with the low budget itself. These are the things. One is that using the mobile, other one mic. If you want use, you can use, no problem, it is not a compulsion. But if you're having the mic, it will be very very useful. The students will feel that so happy that to listen your class. Okay, remember this one. And one more thing I wanted to add in this session, in this time, the new thing is that nowadays it is going on is that it is called as podcast. Remember this one, for all the PG or UG students, try to make your own podcast. Okay, if I am getting the time or if the madam is giving the other opportunity for me, definitely I will go for explaining about the podcast separately for 1 hour, because podcast is the most useful one. Millions of the uh, that is the people are using that one. Instead of using the FM or some audio clips, they are using the podcast. What is the use of podcast? With the help of podcast, you can give your content to your students very easily. Okay, that's the one thing. Then keep on asking the question just to wake up the student. This is a very very important thing. Even though you feel funny, but this is a very important thing. As I said in the starting itself, before starting the madam, I asked the became a good lecturer. For 3 years I worked for private college with under one super principal. So he taught me many things, so I can share those things with the student. What will happen when you enter to the class? Okay, this also I can take another session if you require. There's a beautiful one, because many things you wanted to know, because many people will be having the stage fear also. So you want to overcome from that, means you have to do some techniques in the classroom. Okay, now right now it is very difficult for getting the offline classes. Just learn about how to teach through the online, and use Google Forms for testing the student. This is a very very important one. Why I am using this one? For example, raise the questions and go on giving the test for the student. Use the Google Form for testing the student. So this is about how to teach with the help of the mobile. So as I covered, if you are seeing this one, I have completed. What is that? One is that maths typing made easy. Other one is that how to become expertise in PowerPoint presentation, and how to get free notes. That also I told, and I have covered that. What is the how to teach with the help of the mobile. And now come to the point of which are the softwares for better teaching through laptop. See, if you are knowing this one, how to use the laptop for teaching the students. Laptop is the most useful machine. If you are still, if you are not having, try to. Not, I am not saying that go and get some sala and get your laptop like that. If it is okay for you budget wise, you can get one. It is the most useful. Okay, so in this one you can use, one is that Camtasia. This is a more, I like this software Camtasia. See, now whatever I am explaining, I am recording with this one only. This is what I have completed 45 minutes recording. So this screen will be recording through Camtasia. After that, what I can do, I can edit this one. I can make whatever you want. I can give some aromas, or I can give some highlights, I can give some text. All those things I can give with the help of this Camtasia. This is the most useful software for the teachers. Especially you will be seeing many YouTube channels related to any of the some other content. If you consider the YouTube, around 70 to 75% of the people will be using Camtasia as their personal software for their video editing. The second one is that, this is what it is. Go on recording, no problem with that. The second one is that OBS. OBS is a software, that is what you can see here. That is the black round screen. This is what OBS software, which will be, if you go for live, you will be seeing that many times many heroes or heroines will be coming online and giving some things or like that, or some teachers will be coming online with the YouTube and they will be explaining. So that time they will be using that OBS software only. You can also use OBS software, and you can add one question with this one, whether these softwares are free or it is costing too much. See, whatever I am telling, these softwares are, it is a free of cost only. Okay, so and one more technique, if you're not aware of these YouTube channels, because if you are addicted to YouTube, it is the most useful if you're using as a better way. Why? Because if you're seeing that one lecturer or the student who has studied in government science college and he became lecturer and now he became YouTuber, that is what I am teaching, I am Ravi Kumar means, this is because of YouTube only. I learned all these, the preparing the stuff or using the Google apps or using the softwares with the help of YouTube. I have not gone to any of the classes to learn these things. I have studied only through YouTube and some blogs. Okay, so try to use your mobile in the positive way. It will give very good output. These are the two softwares which are most useful for editing your video. After completing the class, if you want to edit the video or if you want to go for live class for the student, you can use these two software. One is that Camtasia, that is what it is. You can see this one here, what it is recording. Okay, this is what I have made all the videos with this one only. For example, you can see this one here. This is what my video. I think it is not playing. Yeah. See, these are the things I prepared this complete notes with the help of YouTube channels only. This is with the Camtasia software. See, these are the stuff what I prepared. So let us see this one. Script space okay, so this is what I made with the help of the Camtasia. And one more thing you can observe, that at the bottom of the screen you are getting what are the keys you are using. If what are the keys you are using in on the keyboard, those will be reflecting on your video. That also can be done with these video softwares only. That is what, one is the Camtasia, other one is the OBS. And what I am telling about MS PowerPoint and Google Slides. See, I have not used much about the MS PowerPoint recently. I was addicted to only Google Slides. I told the reason why, because once if you are typing with the mobile, or if you're using the laptop, or if you are going to house and if you're using a desktop, everything will be saved automatically. So there is no get out of the, or something I have typed and it has lost like that. Before it was like that only. When we were the student, if I was typing something, if I go outside, if the power is gone or something happened to the system, everything will be vanished. but it is not like that. If you're using the Google Slides, if you're using the Google Slides, remember this one. If you're using the Google Slide, that is what this is the Google Slide. You see here what I'm explaining with the Google Slide itself. Okay, this one, you, if you believe or not, I took around 15 minutes to prepare these slides. Okay, it is very simple thing. Once if you learn in a concentrating just with 1 or 2 minutes, you can understand it very easily, being a mathematical students. Okay, so these are the two things what I can use more for making my videos. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Yeah, this is about a list of YouTube channels for mathematicians. See, one is that if you are already knowing, if you are not knowing, I don't know, if you are not knowing about these YouTube channels, just subscribe today. One is that it is a Neha Agarwal. I will show you that one. See this one. So unexpectedly I saw her video once, then I was addicted to her videos. Neha Agarwal. See, and you can once if you subscribe, you can get the WhatsApp group also. That is the Neha Agarwal's WhatsApp group. See here, for all the exams she is going to explain. And now what happened, because of teaching now Vedant, they have taken over that. They are paying her for making the videos now. Okay, so these are her videos, Neha Agarwal's. Many shortcut methods are there. One more thing, this is a very important thing for the students. Beautiful shortcut methods, and you can teach with these methods, means definitely all the students will become fan of you when you are being a lecturer. Okay, see, such things you have to adapt in your life once you are stepping into the field of a lecturer. Okay, this is the one channel what I like more. The other one is that even when I met Madam, I we were discussing about this channel also. Eddie Wu, he is a Australian mathematician. See, you will be seeing this one. His explanations will be so beautiful. If you are, because I have saw that is that in the list, many of the students they said I was fascinating, I was very interested, I am very eager to solve the problems like that things. See, once if you are getting the time, just go on. And he's this fellows. What I like is that the teaching technique is very nice. Okay, so he will teach very nicely, so that nobody will say that I can't be a fan of Eddie. Okay, and he made the video from the many of the, I think in the younger age itself. His explanation is super. Okay, so just to go through this one also once. And another thing is that I wanted to add the another channel, that is a PR Mess. So sometimes if you are going to our Karnataka colleges and if you want to teach the PUC students, and if you are unable to find out what are the materials, and sometimes if you want to find the notes, you can use this BR Maths. Just list out, I have listed out a few things only. This fellow is also, he is also doing a good job, and he is giving a very good material with these videos. Okay, so these are the very good channels about mathematics. And another thing is that this is AR for math. See this one. What this is the my YouTube channel. Please, if you are there is no objection, there is no compulsion like that. If you like my teaching or if you like my videos, please go and subscribe my channel, that is called AR for Mathematics. These are the I have put around 90 videos, and I started doing the from last year itself. I will be explaining about that in the next slide. And here the very important thing is that recently I became a fan of this Ali Abdal. So who is this Ali Abdal? So a very interested channel, Ali Abdal. So this fellow definitely he will impress you in all the things. He is a medical student, and being a medical student, he became a YouTuber and he became vlogger, and he is a some will be doing the reviews also. See his videos, how to study with study for exams and study with me, or what, and you can see that how to read the books. You will be reading the books around many around 500 to 600 books per year. Okay, so if you are getting the time, please watch these videos. I'm not a is not any sponsor for this video, but these are the things what we have to add. Why I am telling about this person, there are many persons are there like this, but what we have to learn from such people is a very important thing. Being a student or after being a lecturer, we forgot what about the life. We will be addicted to only the teaching itself. Just go and see what are the things in the life, how to add something, what will become more productivity productive man. So this one you have to learn from this fellow. This is a very beautiful channel. Just go through once. It is a very important for the students and teachers. Okay, because we will be wasting that time many times. Many of the times you will be watching, if you're watching only one any of the channel means you will go on doing that only. If you're watching Facebook, you will take around 1 or 2 Facebook videos only. If you're watching like that only, like what the people have done when the TikTok was there, like that, wasting the time, wasting the time. But please don't waste that time. When you are taking this opportunity in your life, you want to become a lecturer or you want to be a good online teacher, just involve some things like that. Okay, so if you're adding such things, it will be most useful for you. These are the things what I said. And another thing, now I will come to the pro tips. What are the very important tips I wanted to tell you? Madam, please tell your students what the mistake we have done when we were not aware of these things. See, now Madam is there and many of the other persons are there. They are ready to give a good direction, good path for your goal. Okay, what are these paths? See, make use of free software effectively as much as possible. Use Google apps like Docs, Sheets, Slides, Keep It, these things very effectively. Even though you know that Google Classroom is there, I will show you. Wait a minute. See, yeah, this is the thing. Now here you can see this one. Yeah, these are the things. Just get a question. How many of these apps we have used so far? Okay, these are the Google apps only. Up to this is enough. See what I said earlier, podcast. Here it is a Google podcast. Okay, Google Classroom and Google Keep. This is a very important one. And Hangout, it was before, it was like online classes only. Now we are not using much. And Slides, Sheets, Docs, Books, and Blogger. This is another thing, Blogger. I wanted to know more about this blogger. Okay, and one more thing, that is these are the apps. How many times you have used this one? My Business, News, and Google Calendar. See why I am telling about this Google Calendar. Now, if you are in PG, just imagine that after 3 years, what you wanted to do. Go on inserting in the calendar daily stuff, whatever you met the people or what the content you will learn in the each day. Go on adding in the calendar. After 3 years, you will come to know that when you were 3 years before, what were you doing and what you will learn after 3 years, like that. Okay, why I am telling stress, I am stressing on these things. See, when we were a student, we are not aware of these softwares, and that time we were not having these mobile beautiful gadgets also. Okay, I will tell openly, the mobiles what the people have said or the teachers have said, don't use the mobile like that. I will say that use the mobile effectively. For parents also, what I wanted to say is that don't let the students or your son or daughter to use the mobile alone. Sit with them and make them to use in front of you, and there is no problem at that time. Okay, so these are the one thing. And be creative in doing YouTube channel. I will request all the students, madam, as much as possible, you please give activity like that. Let them create their YouTube channel today itself. Let them make a blog today itself, as soon as possible. Why I am telling, see, when I was in BSc, if I have started the YouTube channel till now date around 2007, I left out the government science college. 2017, 10 years got over, but I didn't prepare, I didn't make one YouTube channel. When I got the time, that is in the just last year, I faced that. I thought why I didn't started 10 years before. If I could have started 10 years before, it will be a most useful for me and for my students also, or any of the followers. You will be getting a good followers in such time. See, once you are selecting this teaching profession, you have to give your content to the other people. Let them check your content. There is no thing. Don't think that so sir, I am unable to do. I am unable to explain. ಇಫ್ ಯು ನೀವು ಕನ್ನಡ ಹುಡುಗರಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಾಗಿದ್ರೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೀವು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಅಥವಾ ಬ್ಲಾಗ್ನ ನೀವು ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟು, ನನಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸಿ, ವೆನ್ ಐ ವಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎ ಕನ್ನಡ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ, ವೆನ್ ಐ ಕೇಮ್ ಟು ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜ್, ಐ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೋಯಿಂಗ್ ದಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲರ್ನ್ ದ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. ಆ 3 years ನನಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಏನು ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಈವನ್ ಫಾರ್ MSc ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ವೆನ್ ಐ ಎಂಟರ್ ಟು ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್, ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ರೂಮ್ ಬಂದು ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ದಟ್ ನೋ, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಎ ರಾಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ನಾನು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಾಗಲೂ ನೀವು ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಕಲಿಯಕ್ಕೆ ಕಷ್ಟ ಬಿದ್ದೇ ಬೀಳ್ತೀರಾ. ಸಿ, ಟ್ರೈ ಇಟ್ ಟುಡೇ ಇಲ್ ಸರ್. As much as possible, make your YouTube channel and your blog. Why I am stressing on this one means, because ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ನೀವೇನಂತ ತೋರಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆಗ ನಿಮಗಿರುವಂಥ ಫ್ಯಾನ್ಸು ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟು, ನಿಮಗಿರುವಂಥ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಬಂದೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ಬರೀ ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಪ್ರಪಂಚಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ ಟೀಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ನ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ಇರುವಂತ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಇಟ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್, ಸಿ, ಅರೌಂಡ್ 10 to 12 years ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಐ ಮೆಟ್ ದ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಇನ್ ದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಐ ಗಾಟ್ ಅರೌಂಡ್ 3 to 5 ಆಫ್ ಮೈ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್. ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೆ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರುವಂಥವ್ರು ಅವರೇ ಹೇಳಿರುವಂಥದ್ದು, ನಿನ್ನ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಇರುವಂಥ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೀನು ಯಾಕೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಮೊದಲಿಂದ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡು, ಈ ತರ ಹೇಳೋರು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೇ ಸಂಕೋಚ ಪಡೆದಿರ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಡನ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ UG and PG ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ದ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಟಿವಿಟಿ. ನೀವು ನಂಬ್ತಿರೋ ಬಿಡ್ತಿರೋ, ಈ ತರ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಫಾರಿನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಅರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ಇವತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು, ನನಗೆ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಸಿಗ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಈ ತರ ಕೈ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ಮುಂಚೆ ಈಗಿರುವಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಅವಕಾಶ, ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಚಾನಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ನ ಕೊಡಿ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡಿ. ಸಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಓಪನ್ ಸೋರ್ಸ್, ನೀವೇನ್ ಕಾಸು ಕಟ್ಟಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. ಓಕೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ದ ಕಾಲೇಜ್, ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಟು. That also you have to practice. See, nowadays I am getting, see, I have I thought for madam, I thought for base also, I thought for AAC tutorials also, I thought for Soundarya Composite PU College, I thought for around 5 to 10 institutions. What they have said in those times, ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮ್ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ. ನೌ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲಿಂಗ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಸ್ಕಿಂಗ್, ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕು ನಮಗೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಲೆಕ್ಚರ್ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ, ಈ ತರ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವೆನ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ದೇ ಆರ್, ಅವರಿಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕೆಲವರಿಗೆ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ದ ಸೆನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಅನ್ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ವೇ. ಸೊ ಆಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೂಡ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ ನನ್ಗೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೋ ಟಿಪ್ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ about Notion. See, this is one, I don't know madam whether you have given any of the webinar on Notion. Even I have not heard that last month only I came to know this application. It is the most useful for the teachers also and students also, and for their productive nature you can use this application. I am also learner about this Notion application. If you are interested or if you are curious on this one, just use the Notion application for your daily whatever you want, your classes or your learning process or your some other activities or your habits, you can note with the Notion application. That is the most useful one. And this is one thing I wanted to tell you, as much as possible, try to subscribe my channel, that is AR for mathematics. A very simple thing, go to YouTube and you can get that one, AR for maths. If you are typing, so this is my around 15 videos on, and I'm still working on this one because I'm not getting the time to make the more videos. Even I was also when I was a beginner, I faced many problems and I learned with YouTube itself. This is my channel. As much as possible, if you are interested, please subscribe and you can go on asking the questions at any of the time. No problem with that one. And the other one is that about job opportunity, what I wanted to do, madam, this is the sure assurity what I'm going to give you. If any of these your students are interested to teach, and if you are they are not getting the job means, please, if you are having any doubts on YouTube channel making or anything, please give them my contact number. I will be open anytime, or they let them mail to me. And because being many of the contacts are there with me, because they will be asking many times, ಈ ತರ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾರನ್ನ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕಳಿಸಿ, ಈ ತರ ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಈ ತರ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ನೀವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ, ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನನಗೆ ಜಾಬ್ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಕೂಡ ಬೇಕಾ, ನಾನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ ಐ ವಾಂಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಟಿಪ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಟ್ ಮೇಡಮ್, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ದೆಮ್, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಡೆಮೋ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, ಬಿ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಡೆಮೋ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಈಗ ಇರುವಂತ ಅವಕಾಶ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಡೆಮೋ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ರೆಡಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಸ್ ಮಚ್ ಆಸ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಡೆಮೋಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು ಮುಂಚೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನ ನೀವು ಟೀಚ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಆ ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀರಾ, ಅದು ಯಾವ ತರ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈಗಲೇ ಆ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ನ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಮೇ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟೀಸ್. When I was in third semester itself, I joined to one of the private institution for teaching, because due to some financial problems I have joined like that. So ನಿಮಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಆ ತರ ಆಪರ್ಚುನಿಟಿ ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂಡ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಆದಷ್ಟು ನೀವು ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಐ ನೋ ದಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್. MSc ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸುಮಾರು ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನಾವು ಜಾಬ್ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕೊಂಡು ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಬಿ ಫಾರ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ I wanted to convey my thanks and thank for all your patience. And madam, thank you very much for giving this opportunity. ನಾನು ಸುಮಿತ್ರಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಆ ಕಾಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ದುಡ್ಡು ಖುಷಿ ಆದ್ರೆ, ಆ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆಲ್ ದ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಮೇಡಮ್.
Thank you, Ravi, for that beautiful presentation. ಸುಮಾರು ನಾನು ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಇವತ್ತು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಮೇಡಮ್.
Thank you. On behalf of the HOD and our principal, okay, big thanks to you.
Thank you.
To all the students who are present for this webinar. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Ravi will keep in contact with you.
Yes, definitely, madam. For any of the student, if they need any of the help regarding this one, I will be ready to help them. And for the job opportunities also, because many of the colleges will be asking me many times, definitely I will help them about this one. And my request is that, madam, please tell all the students to make their YouTube channels and make their blogs, because you know that we are facing the problem nowadays. And I have not added that one. ಫಾರ್ SSC ಇಂದ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇರೋ ಎಲ್ಲ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ಗೂ ಈಗ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಗ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ. ಮೇಡಮ್, ನೀವು ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ಬ್ಲಾಗ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ 10th ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ಗೆ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡುವಂತ ಬ್ಲಾಗ್. ಒಬ್ಬ ಲೆಕ್ಚರರು ಟೀಚರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅವರು ಬೆಳ್ತಂಗಡಿ ಅವರು, ಯಾಕೂಬ್ ಕೋಯರ್ ಅಂತ. ಇವರಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕೂಡ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಮೇಡಮ್. ಸೊ ಇದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇವಾಗ್ಲಿಂದನೇ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು 2 ವರ್ಷ 3 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗೋಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಾನನ ಅವರೇ ಗಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ. ಡೆಫಿನೆಟ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ತರ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ಮೇಡಮ್.
Yeah, definitely, Ravi.
Thank you, madam. And thank you, HOD sir, and thank you all the students. Thank you, madam, especially for you. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, somebody is talking. Why?
Ma'am, I'm
Hello?
already here.
Yeah,
Hello, ma'am. Meera, ma'am, I mean.
Oh. Yeah, there is speak. Somebody speaking.
yeah. Tell me,
This
ma'am.
session, this is very, Ravi sir, this is a very useful session.
Yeah,
And I really thank you presentation.
yeah.
I was really very excited the way you presented. And all the students, I really think that they should be